So sorry I haven't been so consistent with the weekly drop lists. I moved here a couple weeks ago. I went back to Iowa City, visited Alex. There was a video up about that. Maybe got something coming in the future with Alex. Stay tuned. But yeah, just because of that, everything's been like a little more hectic, and I started my full-time job this week, so it's been a little more busy than usual. But this is week 8 for Palace, and it drops June 21st. And this is the last drop of the Palace summer season. So first off, we have the Reverso t-shirt, and we've seen this before from Palace. I think last time they did it, they did the ribbing on the shirt, like the hems and stuff were different colors. This time it's just a solid color. And actually the last time they did it, the reversible colors also contrasted each other much more. But this time the colors are much more close to each other. You have this red, pink, orange tangerine, yellow marigold, green citrus, purple mauve, I don't know, and then navy sky. So basically, on the outside you got a color, and then on the inside it's just like the lighter version of it. I'm not a big fan of how reversible tees actually feel, but I do like the idea of it because, you know, basically get 2 shirts for the price of one, or, you know, somewhere in the middle. Like, it's not going to be priced the same as just a regular t-shirt. So next up you have the Engine t-shirt, and it comes in 4 different colorways, none very notable. Moving on, we have the Basically a Sports Shell 6-panel, and like I've said before, these Basically items are just the same Palace logo with the blue bar and red bar underneath it, and in this case is just a Shell 6-panel. Moving on, we have the Weber crew, and this one's actually kind of a cool crew neck because of all the stuff it has going on. Down the middle, it is sewn together, and then on the sleeves it also looks like there's some weird sort of like taping or also like cut and sewn aspect to it. Most notable is the diagonal zipper on the chest, which right below it on that pocket has a triferg. So this is going to come in 3 different colorways. You got the acid lime, the gray, and then a black. But yeah, this is a cool piece. I feel like a lot of people probably like this piece. Also notable, the Reverso t-shirt has the highest upvote ratio for this drop. Next you have the Nicked shirt, which is a jacquard all over print button up, and I think it's technically a jacquard. But yeah, this comes in 2 different colorways. The other one is a blue, which adds like a whole blue tint to it. But yeah, this one is just like some statue head placed on top of, I'm not sure what, but they have a hand underneath holding it up, and it says Palace. I like this silhouette, the button up, but just not a big fan of this pattern. It does give me some like Gucci vibes or like Prada vibes. So this is the Engine crew. So this time you have the horizontal stripe instead of the vertical stripe, and it is a crew neck instead of a tee. So next up you have the Stretch Your Pea Shell 6-panel, I think it is. It's just Palace logo going across, and then it's hollowed out. You have the Weber short, which matches those crews that we looked at before, those sweatshirts. Comes in the same different colors. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the chest pocket on the other one. I think it's cool, but just like for me, that's not really something I would rock. I do feel like this translates much more well onto some shorts, and I really do like these shorts. The gray shorts are very nice. Next up you have the Stretch Your Pea Shell 6-panel. The last one, if I messed it up, it was the Sont Shell 6-panel. Basically the Stretch Your Pea Shell 6-panel is just this kind of nylon material, not really a canvas, and then it has the pea like we always see with the pea hats. You got in navy, neon orange, black, white. Neon orange is kind of cool. It's got a blue pea in that one, and then the black one has a red pea, which I think is cool. Personally, I just don't really rock baseball caps because my head's so big. If you guys seen in other videos where I wear hats, basically that cat hat's the only one big enough to actually contain this. Lastly, you have the Crinkle Run Packer. Yeah, in 3 different colorways, the purple, black, and blue. Yeah, not really a huge fan of this. Out of all the colorways, black has the highest, which I don't really understand. I think this maroon one is my favorite, but also just not a very cool piece in my opinion. So with that being said, that concludes the last drop for Palace Summer 2019. Coolest one out of this drop, in my opinion, would be the Reverso t-shirt. But that being said, there's not a whole lot in this drop. and quite frankly not a whole lot to this summer season. Except for some of the graphic tees we got. If you guys watched the overall video where Alex and I believe he was in that one, we talked about the whole season or the season as a whole when we first got that Palace range. I think I talked about how I thought the graphic tees were really good this season, but they're kind of lacking in sweatshirts and stuff like that where they usually do really well. But that does make sense because this was the summer collection and not a winter, fall, you know, some cooler period. But it's just kind of uncharacteristic of them. Usually their sweatshirts and stuff hit hard. But with that being said, what do you guys think of this week? What do you think of the season as a whole now that it's over? Are you going to cop anything? But if you did like this video, leave a like. If you like this type of content, subscribe. I got some more revenge stuff going up lately. A lot of revenge people on here. Follow my Instagram. I'll put a link in the description and put my name right here or somewhere. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.